Today I'm going to do an unboxing of something we got for Christmas, and I've never opened it, never seen one. I've seen demos like in the store, but I've never actually seen this one at all. This one is the NuWave air fryer, basically. This is the Brio 3Q air fryer. Revolutionary, healthy, digital air fryer. It says temperature controlled, one-touch preheat function for searing and grilling. 6 pre-programmed cooking recipes, that's cool. Built-in safe start sensor and reheat function. And it's got, I think it comes with a cookbook too. Uses little or no oil. So like I said, it comes with 30 bonus recipes, so it's cool. I've never seen one, so I don't know anything about it. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, it's literally right there. So on the side there is the cookbook right here, and I'm going to take it out of the bag. There's the cookbook and owner's manual and recipe book. So it's not only it's instructions, and then it's got some recipes in there. So that looks really good. And then the fryer itself, I'm gonna find a good angle to grab it. There we go. Make sure there's nothing else in the box. There isn't. Oh, there we go. So there's your basket. That was bigger than I thought it was going to be. That is actually not bad at all, is it? That's a pretty good sized basket. I don't think it comes off from this. Like, this is stuck there. I don't think it comes out. So everything you deal with, you're going to have to deal with dumping it out of there or whatever. So I guess you clean. Does it have a release, maybe some kind? I don't know. I'll have to. Oh, here it is. No. There we go. So it does come with. So that's the part you clean. And then you latch it back in place. And like I said, I haven't read the directions. It's got a little button underneath this little door that you push. Go figure. The cord is right here. And is it retractable? No, it's just wound up on the back. It's not retractable. So it's just, you unwind it as long as you need it, and then you put it back on there. So pretty cool. It's got buttons at the top. And there's I guess that's the pre-cooked. That's not the buttons to do it. I guess you put your menu and you select what you're going to do, but pretty cool. So I'm gonna read the directions. I'm a direction reader, so I'm gonna read the directions, and if I don't find a recipe in there, I'll at least find a recipe online or somewhere, and I'll definitely try to cook something, because we've been looking at one to buy one for a long time, and we just hadn't wanted to spend the money. And my parents got me one for Christmas, and we said, that's great, we've been looking at one anyway. So I hope you enjoy this unboxing. First impression, it seems to be pretty nice. It's got a good sized basket to it. You can do, I don't know, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken in there. And you know, it's really not made for a whole family of 10. It's really, I think, more made for a family of 2 or 3. Okay, it's April. And this is actually the first time we've had this out again since I unboxed it. I haven't used it yet. We recently tried some fish sticks from Costco, and they were okay. They weren't very crispy, and we put them in an extra, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and they still weren't crispy enough. So somebody commented that, why didn't you use an air fryer? And we're like, hey, we got one of those for Christmas we haven't used yet. So, it's out. So I poked around a few buttons, but that's about it. What you do first is you want to preheat it, and the beep's going to be a little loud, so I'm sorry. We're going to hit the preheat button, and you're supposed to, the manual says 400 degrees for fish sticks, okay? So you're supposed to be able to go up to 400 and hit start, and it just beeps at me. I don't know why. So if I turn it off and back on again, and I hit preheat and just hit start, it'll preheat to 360, and it comes on and it's going and it's preheating. So I don't know, maybe you're just not allowed to preheat above 360. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. So basically, I'm gonna let this preheat. I don't know how long it takes because it doesn't say, but I'm gonna let it preheat to 360, and then I'll be back once it beeps to let me know it's preheated to actually put the fish in. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's preheated. It only took 2 minutes to get preheated, and it's got a countdown timer. Basically, it says right now it's on 4. It'll keep it preheated to that temperature for 5 minutes. So it's been there for 1 minute while I got the fish out. So basically, you're just going to take this out. Be careful because it's hot. I'm going to sit it on a dish towel, and I'm going to get 6 fish sticks out. Okay, there's my 6 fish sticks, and I'm gonna stick these back in here, and I'm gonna push menu button because fish sticks are already on there. So I'm gonna stop fish sticks, and it's gonna go over here to fish, and I'm gonna hit start, and it'll cook these for basically at 400 degrees for 8 minutes. That's the default time for frozen fish. So once this comes out, I'll be back. All right, it's been 8 minutes. It just beeped and said end. So you pull it out, and I've got a pair of tongs here. I was worried about them sticking, and it looks like they're pretty good. Actually, you know what? I think I could probably go another minute. Let me go another minute on these just because they're still a little soft, but then I'll be back. So I'm just gonna hit my temperature. I'm gonna hit clear. And then raise my temperature. That's time. We'll do 2 minutes. And we'll go to 400 degrees and we'll hit start. And it'll just cook for 2 more minutes. And that way it'll be just a little crispier for me because I like mine pretty good and crispy. Okay, 2 minutes is up. Let's see if it, oh yeah, got them good. It got them a little crispier. Yeah, it got them crispier kind of all over. So we were thinking about it. I was talking about it while these were cooking the last 2 minutes. The oven, if you think about it, we were afraid of how long this would take to preheat and all that stuff. It only took a minute or 2, so it really doesn't take very long at all to preheat. The oven, think about it, you're preheating your oven, and then you're also baking it for 20 minutes. So you're probably spending 30 minutes cooking these fish sticks, whereas this took all of 12 minutes total. So when you're done with these, I'll eat the fish sticks, but I just want to show you real quick. You flip this little button up, the little thing up, you push this button in and this comes out. So you could have dumped them on your plate, but that's what you clean. And there's crumbs down the bottom you can see that will need to be cleaned out as well. But as long as you don't, I mean, you can probably just wipe that out. It looks like it's non-stick, but it's really hot right now. So anyway, I'm gonna see, give me just a second, let this cool off for just a minute. I'll let you know if they were any crispier in this than the oven. Okay, I can say that I picked a couple of them up. They feel pretty crispy. That one's a little softer, but then some of the other ones are really crispy. So I'm gonna try it out. Very hot. Really a good thing. Except when you're trying to talk. Not such a good thing. They're good and hot. They're good and cooked well. They're cooked well throughout. They're good and crispy on the outside. Like I said, this one didn't get quite as crispy on the outside, but the rest of them are like crispy all the way over. So just the fact that it crisps it up like that, I think that's cool. So I wish there was a way to. We were talking like there's something else I have that you can bake in the oven or deep fry, but there's no air fryer instructions on it. So how do you know how long to cook it for? You know, like these are they're like egg rolls for like a Chinese egg roll that you can buy in a box frozen. You can deep fry them or microwave or oven. The microwave tends to make them mushy. The oven takes a really long time. It'd be nice if you knew how long to do it in the air fryer. I'll have to look it up and see how people compare times and stuff. But overall, pretty happy with it. So we'll definitely use it more often now that it's been 4 months since Christmas. We'll definitely use it more often now that we know it preheats really, really fast. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and kind of just a quick impression and a first food item, and we'll catch you next time.